Mia. I'm one of the product designers at Construx for the Halo line. Today, I'm going to show you a few of the new toys that we are bringing into the world, and most of all, I'm going to introduce you to an SDCC exclusive at the end of the video. To start us off, we go with our classic green hero, Master Chief. So for this one, we ended up making a buildable head for Master Chief. We really wanted to introduce a lot of very nice details when it comes to the construction of it. So we included a lot of angles, a lot of curvature, to try and get every little detail from Master Chief. But one of the more difficult elements for us was his visor. After all, it's his face. It's important to be able to recognize him there. And for that, we ended up using a material we don't usually do. We use this thin piece of plastic that has a very chrome effect to it. It's a little bit like origami, but instead of just folding the material, we create cuts to be able to give us the shape that we want. Then, we wanted to add a little bit of storytelling into this helmet. So we ended up creating a little chip that goes into the back of Master Chief's head. The memory chip can just go right on the back and slip into place to add that little something of storytelling. For the second Target exclusive that we have today, we have the Energy Sword. This one was a really fun project. We wish we could have done it 1:1 scale for all the cosplayers out there, but it would have been quite a large sword at that point, so we ended up making a half scale of the Energy Sword. For this one, we really wanted to emulate a little bit of the Energy Sword look, so we went towards the transparent blocks, and specifically the marble blocks, to give it a little bit more texture. The other thing we really wanted of this is we didn't just want a beautiful display piece. We wanted something that wasn't delicate. It has some heft to it and was easy to hold and fun to swing around. It was important that one could take and enjoy this piece and swing it around. Still don't necessarily recommend hitting people with it. After all, blocks do fly around quite easily, but it holds quite nicely together. It was so important to us that it was not a delicate piece that no one could touch, but something that people could actually have fun with and not just display and look at. So now we're moving on to the playsets of the Halo line before we introduce you to the SDCC exclusive. First and foremost, we have the Skiff, a new vehicle within the Halo line. For this one in particular, for the troop transport, we added a mechanism so that for the launcher at the front that is fighting against our Spartan, you're able to spin it to be able to aim and fire where you want. And for this one, we also offer a rebuild. And with the rebuild, we're able to create an entirely new scene and vehicle. And coming in our next set, the Mongoose with our Banished turret. With this particular set, we're including the Marine, Master Chief, Hyperion, and one Grunt. In this particular set, one of the main features is the upper half that swivels, turns, and most of all, launches projectiles. In this set as well, we do include wonderful rebuilds. With this rebuild, we are introducing two new vehicles. This way, you can fly into the action. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the SDCC exclusive. For this particular set, we really wanted to put front and center Master Chief. As such, we've included Master Chief through his evolution over the years in games. With this, we're able to see how he has started to how he is now. It was very important to us to really show off how much he's changed over the years and in the different games, and to make sure that everyone could easily see him and show him off. We've included a memory chip, a Cortana chip, that one inserts and lights up their entire set. With this, we're better able to see all of the wonderful details we've been able to include into this toy. It was so important to the design team and the packaging design team to have these lights. We didn't just want to have an interesting toy, we wanted a beautiful display piece for collectors. For each of the figurines within, we wanted to have a high level of accuracy, so we had lots of paint passes to make each fig unique and beautiful. On top of this, we included weapons for each figurine that matches them depending on which game they're inspired from. I hope you are all as excited for these new toys as we are. I want to thank the Mega Construx Halo team for all their hard work, as well as the Microsoft team for working so hard with us to create these toys.